Good day, here are the top stories from the Philippine News Agency. Typhoon Nika is now crossing Northern Luzon after making landfall over Dilasag town in Aurora Province this morning. Pag-asa said Nika was spotted in San Agustin, Isabela, packing maximum sustained winds of 130 kilometers per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 180 kilometers per hour. Nika is moving northwestward at 25 kilometers per hour, during which it will emerge over the sea west of Ilocos Sur this afternoon or evening. It is expected to move west-northwestward over West Philippine Sea and exit the Philippine Area of Responsibility by tomorrow. Tropical cyclone wind signal number 4 is raised over the northernmost portion of Aurora, the central and southern portion of Isabela, Kalinga Mountain Province, the northern portion of Ifugao, the central and southern portion of Abra, and the northern and central portions of Ilocos Sur. Signal number 3 is raised over the central portion of Aurora, the northern portion of Quirino, the northeastern portion of Nueva Vizcaya, the rest of Isabela, the southwestern portion of Cagayan, the southern portion of Apayao, the rest of Abra, the rest of Ifugao, the northern portion of Benguet, the southern portion of Ilocos Norte, and the rest of Ilocos Sur. Under signal number 2 are the northwestern and eastern portion of Cagayan, the rest of Nueva Vizcaya, the rest of Quirino, the rest of Apayao, the rest of Benguet, the rest of Ilocos Norte, La Union, the northeastern portion of Pangasinan, the central portion of Aurora, and the northern portion of Nueva Ecija. Signal number 1 is in effect over Babuyan Island, the rest of mainland Cagayan, the rest of Pangasinan, the rest of Aurora, the rest of Nueva Ecija, Bulacan, Pampanga, Tarlac, the northern and central portion of Zambales, Metro Manila, Rizal, the eastern portion of Laguna, and the northern and eastern portion of Quezon, including Polillo Islands. Nika will bring stormy weather over Cagayan Valley, Cordillera Administrative Region, Ilocos Region, Aurora, and Nueva Ecija, and rains with gusty winds over Metro Manila, rest of Central Luzon, Calabarzon, Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur, Catanduanes, and Albay. The rest of Luzon can expect cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms due to the trough of Nika. The rest of the country will have partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms. Several provinces in Luzon have been placed under Alert Level Charlie by the Department of Interior and Local Government due to the threat of Typhoon Nika with international name Toraji. In an update from the DILG Central Office Disaster Information Coordinating Center, the areas under Charlie are Ifugao, Isabela, Ilocos Sur, Ilocos Norte, Cagayan, Kalinga, Quirino, Mountain Province, Abra, Apayao, Aurora, Nueva Vizcaya, and Benguet. These areas are threatened by heavy rains and gusty winds of up to 120 kilometers per hour and are under the highest level of emergency preparedness. Provinces under Alert Level Bravo, which may experience heavy to intense rains, are Pangasinan, Nueva Ecija, and La Union. Those under Alert Level Alpha or the lowest alert level include Metro Manila, Pampanga, Zambales, Tarlac, Bulacan, Camarines Norte, Quezon, Camarines Sur, Laguna, Rizal, and Catanduanes. Meanwhile, the Office of Civil Defense has ordered its regional and local counterparts to form their own interagency coordinating cells to speed up the response to the impending threat of Typhoon Nika. OCD Assistant Secretary Rafaelito Alejandro said local IACCs will act as one-stop shops for coordinating orders and accepting aid. Earlier, the DILG activated the National Interagency Coordinating Cell in Camp Aguinaldo before Typhoon Marce hit the country. As of yesterday, nearly 77,000 families have been reportedly affected by Marce. The Department of Social Welfare and Development will continue its disaster operations to aid families and individuals affected by Typhoon Marce while preparing for severe tropical storm Nika. In a news release, DSWD spokesperson Irene Dumlao said they are continuously tapping regional warehouses to dispatch resources and support operations, particularly in the Ilocos region, Cagayan Valley, and the Cordillera Administrative Region. Dumlao said the DSWD Field Office Cars Warehouse in La Trinidad, Benguet has dispatched over 6,000 family food packs to support the relief efforts in the Cagayan Valley. They also recently distributed 1,500 FFPS to Marce hit families in Bogay Town in Cagayan and around 1,000 FFPS in Pagudpud, Ilocos Norte. Dumlao also said the agency has started rolling out its initial relief response for Nika. In the Bicol region, the Bicol Field Office and the local government of Catanduanes distributed hot meals to 54 stranded passengers in Tabaco Port on Saturday evening. DSWD personnel also visited and monitored villages that initiated preemptive evacuation and visited the evacuation center in Buhi, Camarines Sur. In the Cordillera, the DSWD reactivated its Delta Quick Response teams to support and coordinate disaster operations of their provincial counterparts. In other news, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. signed today the Create More Act to draw in more investors into the Philippines. The President signed Republic Act 12066, or the Corporate Recovery and Tax Incentives for Enterprises to Maximize Opportunities for Reinvigorating the Economy Act in a ceremony in Malacanang Palace. Under the Create More Act, goods and services such as human resources, security, and marketing are exempted from value-added tax. The law limits the documentary requirements for the VAT refund process. The maximum duration of tax incentives is extended from 17 years to 27 years. Registered business enterprises can get a reduced corporate income tax rate of 20%, and they are charged with a local tax in lieu of all other local taxes, fees, and charges. RA 12066 also introduces various reforms such as the rationalization and streamlining of incentives-related processes. Marcos said the Create More Act aims to promote the Philippines as a prime investment destination with a tax incentives regime that is more globally competitive, investment-friendly, predictable, and accountable. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. has vowed to rebuild schools and other infrastructure damaged by Typhoon Marce in Ilocos Norte. In his visit to Pagudpud on Sunday, the President said he and Secretary Sani Angara had inspected some of the schools hit by the typhoon. He said DepEd will carry out alternative learning schemes while the classrooms are being repaired. The President also inspected the damaged seawall in Pagudpud, saying the rehabilitation is now up for bidding. The President was in Pagudpud to lead the distribution of over 70 million pesos in livelihood and financial assistance to thousands of residents affected by Typhoon Marce. In the event held at the Pagudpud Cultural and Sports Complex, Marcos also witnessed the distribution of food packs as well as rice seeds from the Department of Agriculture and other assistance from the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the Pna Headlines. For more news updates, visit our website, pna.gov.ph, or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The Pna Headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the Pna Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account and via the News and Information Bureau website under PNA News. It's 44 days before Christmas. I'm Marita Muaje. This is the Pna Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.